Well, hello gorgeous people. How is everybody today? So lovely to see you. It's 10 o'clock, 10:01, and we've just made it out here on this it's a bit chilly in the rainforest this morning. I put my fire on this morning. I've got my little fire burning, but I thought I'll still sit outside for you so that we can do our practice in the lovely rainforest, and Buddha's here all snuggled up, so it's really lovely to see you. So doing our pranayama and mindfulness practice today, and I think what people have been telling me lately is that I can explain the practices very well, but I should also explain why do we do the practice. So I think as I've explained before, I've been doing meditation for about 15 years, but my mental health has been different over that period of time. And I found that some of the Theravada practices were actually too strong. And what I mean by too strong is that they were making my body jump. And that's not an outcome that you want from meditation. You want to be nice and calm and gentle and kind and all of these beautiful qualities that come out when you focus on stilling the mind and focusing on the present moment. There's a lot of beautiful qualities should come out of your personality. So basically that's why we practice. We practice because we would like to see a change happen within ourselves. And the change that we're looking for is specifically related to becoming more aware, more insightful, more gentle and in friendship with ourselves. And all of these beautiful qualities come as a result of doing the practice. So I found that changing the practice was necessary for me as my mental health changed. And so now when I do my meditation practice, I do pranayama beforehand. And the reason why we do the pranayama is to speak directly to the vagus nerve, which is this large nerve ganglia, which is responsible for the brain-body connection. And we want to tell this nerve that everything is safe and calm, so that the nerve can actually tell the rest of the body to relax. And then you're going into your mindfulness practice in a relaxed state. I think this is actually very important. So we're going to come into our pranayama practice this morning, and that's gorgeous. I'm so glad that you're with me. So today we're going to do Nadi Shodhana. And Nadi Shodhana is a beautiful practice that's usually used with the hands, and it's the one that you see on TV all the time, or on Facebook, YouTube, whatever. Everybody's doing it with the fingers. So Iyengar talks about playing the nose like a flute. So you can actually learn how to actually adjust the fingers up and down the nostrils to get a different kind of breath happening. My advice is actually not to use the fingers on the nostrils. And the reason for this is, if you have mental well-being issues going on, there's a slight heightenedness going on inside the body. And disturbing the inhaling breath by closing off the nostrils can lead to an overreaction, so people can feel a little bit like they're choking. So my recommendation is not to disturb the inhaling breath at all. So Nadi Shodhana, which is where we breathe in through one nostril and exhale through the opposite nostril, is going to be done with our intention only, okay? So it's our focus, and it's a very subtle way to cleanse each side of the central nervous system, Iya in Pingali nadis. And these nadis, these large nerve channels, cross where the chakras are located. And so basically what we're doing is we're cleansing and toning the central nervous system by doing this practice. So come along with me. And as I said, we're not going to use the fingers on the nostrils. We're going to do it with our intention only. Okay? Beautiful. So I'm just going to place one hand in front of the other and pop my thumbs together and just place that into my lap. I'm going to look down 45 degrees and feel free. If you feel comfortable just to look down 45 degrees, that's fine. If you're feeling comfortable, you can close your eyes, but that is completely up to you. If you don't feel comfortable to close the eyes, it's not necessary that you have to. Lowering the eyes limits the amount of visual distraction. Closing the eyes is meant to do that more distinctly. But if you don't feel comfortable, then please don't worry about it. Okay? So just looking down 45 degrees. If you're wearing glasses, take them off, but I'm going to keep wearing them so I can see you. Okay? Beautiful. And all I'm doing, first of all, I'm just settling the mind by becoming aware of the opening of the nostrils. And I can feel the breath coming in and going out. And we're going to make the nostrils the focal point of the mind. And so the most important thing that the mind can do is just focus on the nostrils for this practice. Beautiful. And we'll begin. So if you would like to, please exhale all the breath out of the nostrils and breathe in for a count of 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in for 4, 2, 3, 4. And exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm using my hand to show you. Breathing into the abdomen, lower ribs, upper chest, to the collarbones. Exhale for 4. From the collarbones, back down through the torso to the abdomen. Good. Breathing in for 4. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. And exhale for 4. 2, 3, 4. Good. Breathing in for 4. Bring the breath in and up to the collarbones. Good. Nice and easy. Breathing in for 4. And I know relaxation is hard if you're not feeling mentally well. Exhale for 4. So just try not to try too hard. It's a conundrum. Good. Breathing in for 4. Bring the breath in. And exhale the breath. Good. 4 more, just like that. Breathing in for 4. Bring the breath from the base of the body all the way up to the collarbones. And exhaling from the collarbones. Don't forget that you can breathe into the side ribs and the back body as well. The whole torso opens up with the breath. Exhaling for 4, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Breathing in. Bring the breath in. And exhale the breath. Nice and easy. Last one. Now you'll know that if you're trying too hard, exhale for 4. You'll get some pressure around the ears or the eyes. So if you get that feeling, just ease off, ease off. Good, let's go for 6. Breathing in for 6. You have to manage the breath a little bit more now, making sure that you're not too full or too empty. 6, exhale for 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Breathing in for 6. Bring the breath into the abdomen and bring it up the torso. 4, 5, 6. Exhale for 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Managing the breath. Good. Bring it in. exhale for 6, nice and soft. So the longer the breath, the softer the breath. Good, breathing in for 6. And exhale for 6. So not only are we taking more prana into the body, but we're also breathing very effectively. 5, 6, good, breathing in. And exhale. Good, you've got 4 more, breathing in for 6, bringing the breath into the abdomen, lower ribs, up to the upper chest, up down through the lower ribs and into the abdomen. Good, 3 more, breathe it in. And exhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Breathing in for 6. Nice and easy, nice and gentle. Exhaling for 6. Take it easy. Nice and soft. Nice and soft. Good. Last time. Breathing in for 6. And exhale for 6. Okay, let's come into Nadi Shodhana. So, breathing in through the left nostril, breathing in, just with your intention, breathing in. Exhale out through the right nostril for 6, just with your intention. Good. Breathing in through the right nostril for 6. Exhaling through the left nostril for 6, nice and slow. Good. Breathing in through the left nostril for 6. Exhaling through the right nostril for 6. Good. Inhale through the right nostril for 6. Exhale through the left nostril for 6. One more round. Inhale through the left nostril for 6. Exhaling through the right nostril for 6. Good. Inhale through the right nostril for 6. Exhaling through the left nostril for 6. Nice and gentle, nice and easy. Okay, inhale through both nostrils for 6. Exhale through both nostrils for 6. Good, breathing in both nostrils for 6. Exhaling both nostrils for 6. Good, next round. Inhale through the left nostril for 6. Good work. Inhale through the right nostril for 6. Exhaling through the left nostril for 6. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale through the left nostril. Breathe it in. Exhaling through the right nostril for 6. Good. Inhale through the right nostril for 6. Exhale through the left nostril for 6. Nice work. Take it easy. Take it easy. There's no perfectionism in pranayama. Good. Breathing in through the left nostril for 6. Exhale through the right nostril for 6. Good. Breathing in through the right nostril. Exhale through the left nostril for 6. Beautiful. Last round. Inhale through the left nostril for 6. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril, bring it in. Exhale through the left. Okay, both nostrils, breathe it in for 6. Exhaling nice and slow for 6. Good one. Last time, breathe it in, both nostrils for 6. Exhale both nostrils for 6. Good work. Next round. Breathing in through the left nostril for 6. Take it easy, softly, gently, mindfully. Exhale through the right nostril for 6. Beautiful. Inhale through the right nostril. Exhale through the left nostril. Beautiful. Inhale through the left nostril. Take it easy. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right nostril. Exhale through the left. Last round. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Take it easy. Take it easy. Beautiful. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Beautiful. Inhale, both nostrils. Breathe it in. Exhale, both nostrils. Breathe it out. Beautiful. Once more. Breathe it in, both nostrils. Exhale, both nostrils. Breathe it out. Good work. Next round. Breathing in through the left. Exhale, breathe it out. Manage the breath so that you're neither too empty nor too full. You should have a little bit left in the tank at the end of each inhale and exhale. Good. Breathing in through the right nostril. Exhale through the left nostril. So I can feel the vagus nerve is being affected now. So we've been practicing for probably 10 minutes or so. 20 minutes. Good. Inhale through the left nostril. Breathe it in. And they do say, exhale through the right nostril, breathe it out. They do say that it takes about 15 minutes to affect the vagus nerve with the pranayama practice. So we've been doing 20 minutes and I can feel it. Good, nice and slow, breathing in through the right nostril, breathe it in. Exhale through the left nostril, breathe it out, manage the breath. Good work, breathe it in through the left. Exhale through the right, nice and gentle. We're regulating the breath by breathing in for the same count that we breathe out. Regulating the mind and the emotions. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Good work. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right for 6. Good. Inhale through the right. Breathe it in. Exhale through the left. Breathe it out. Good. Last round. Breathe it in through the left. Out through the right. Just with your intention, breathing through that right nostril. Good. Breathe it in through the right nostril. Out through the left nostril. Good. Breathe it in through both nostrils, breathing in. Out through both nostrils, breathe it out. So this is just to stabilize. Beautiful. Breathe it in through both nostrils. Exhale, breathe it out. Out through both nostrils. We're going to do one last round. Okay, in through the left. Breathe it in. In for 6. Out through the right. Breathe it out. Out for 6. So manage the breath so you're not too full nor too empty. That can be slightly stimulating. Good. Breathing in through the right. Out through the left. Beautiful. In through the left. Breathe it in. Nice and soft. Nice and gentle. Out through the right. Breathe it out. Nice and soft. Don't try too hard. Breathe it in through the right, breathe it in. Out through the left, breathe it out, nice and soft, nice and soft. Beautiful, in through the left, breathe it in. Out through the right, breathe it out. Good, in through the right, breathe it in. Out through the left, breathe it out. Beautiful, in through the left, last time. Out through the left, softly, softly. In through the right, breathe it in. Out through the left, breathe it out. Good work. In through both nostrils, breathe it in. Exhale both nostrils, breathe it out. Good. Breathe it in, both nostrils. Exhale, breathe it out, both nostrils, nice and soft, nice and gentle. Good work. Breathe it in, both nostrils, bringing the breath from the belly, up through the ribs, upper chest, into the collarbones. Exhaling from the collarbones, back down through the upper chest, through the lower ribs, into the abdomen. Good. Last time. Breathe it in for 6. Exhaling for 6, nice and gentle. Good. Breathing in for 4. Breathe it in. Exhale for 4. Should be lovely and easy now that you've done your extensive practice in Nadi Shodhana. Good. Breathe it in for 4. Exhale for 4. Softly, softly. Last time. Breathe it in. And exhale softly, gently. Beautiful. Just allow your pranayama to go now. Beautiful. Just let go of the pranayama. Allow the body to return to natural breath, normal breath. So we're not regulating the breath anymore. Letting go of that. And just allowing the natural breath to come and go. So if the breath is slow, just let it be slow. If it's fast, just let it be fast. Whatever comes in and goes is absolutely fine. Just let it settle. Okay? Good work. Okay, I'm going to take my glasses off now. Alright. So we'll come into our beautiful mindfulness practice. This is a breath awareness practice that we're doing. Breath awareness. So I'm just bringing all of my awareness now to the opening of the nostrils and just noticing the breath coming and going from the nostrils. Just noticing this breath comes in and I can feel the touch of the breath either to the inner or the outer rim of the nostrils. So it may touch on the outside there, it may touch on the inside, or it may brush past the upper lip. So this area, the opening of the nostrils and across the upper lip. Just notice this breath comes in and there's a touch of the breath somewhere. I can feel the breath as it's coming into the nostrils, and as the breath is leaving, I can feel the touch of the breath as the breath leaves the nostrils. And that's all we're doing. Just noticing, asking the mind to become very subtle and very specific. So the narrower the field of observation is, the sharper your mind becomes. Very interesting. So sometimes some instruction is to observe the whole belly moving when you observe breath awareness. And that is very helpful for beginners. But the more advanced practices ask you to observe a narrow field in a specific way. So we're just watching this breath comes in and I feel the touch of the breath. Inner or the outer rim of the nostrils or across the upper lip. The breath leaves and I feel the touch of the breath. Just as it is. You can't manufacture it. So you actually have to observe the reality of what's happening. So observation of reality. Very important practice. So this breath comes in and I feel the touch of the breath. This breath leaves and I feel the touch of the breath, either to the inner or the outer rim of the nostrils or across the upper lip. observing the touch of the breath. It's only a small sensation, very small, nothing big. We're not looking for anything big, overwhelming, magical. Just looking at this breath as it comes in, as it leaves. We're observing reality. Very important practice. This breath comes in and I feel the touch of the breath, either to the inner or the outer rim of the nostrils or across the upper lip. And so as we're observing this breath, we notice some qualities of this breath. And the quality of the breath is that you may notice that one nostril more than the other has more air flowing through it. And I know we've just been playing with the nostrils and air moving through the nostrils in our Nadi Shodhana. Now just notice quite naturally which nostril has more breath coming in and out. And also just notice there's a slight temperature difference between the inhale and the exhale. So just notice that difference. And see if you can narrow the field of observation to one spot. One spot where you feel the breath come in and you feel the breath leave. So just choose one spot where you can feel the touch of the breath on the inhale and the exhale. And just settle your mind on that spot and watch the touch of the breath. As the breath comes in, there's a little touch on that spot. As the breath leaves, there's a little touch on the same spot. So you have to look. You can't manufacture it. You have to look for the spot where the air is touching on the inhale and the exhale. You can't make it up. You can't force it. Just look for a spot where you can feel a little touch of the breath. It's only small, not big. Nothing massive, nothing outstanding. Just very normal, very natural. And I think that's important. You know, what we're observing is something that we often don't care to observe. It's just a natural breath flowing in and out. And I think sometimes when you're observing nature, your nature, the nature of the breath, it's very settling for the mind. So we're observing the truth of this breath as it comes in, and the truth of this breath as it comes out is that it touches a little spot, either to the inner or the outer rim of the nostrils or across the upper lip. Feel the touch of the breath as the breath comes in. There's a touch of the breath on either the inner or the outer rim of the nostrils or across the upper lip. As the breath comes in, as the breath leaves, there's a touch of the breath on the same spot. Just a little movement of the breath. Nothing big. Very small. The mind has to become quite subtle to notice it. Now at the end of the exhale, so the inhale comes in, there's a touch of the breath. Exhale leaves, there's a touch of the breath. And then you'll notice there's a little gap in the breath at the end of the exhale. This breath comes in, there's a touch. This breath leaves, there's a touch. And then there's a gap. In that gap, you'll notice there's a very small sensation on that spot. Nothing big, very small. It might be a little bit of tingling, prickling, a little bit of heat or cool, pressure, lightness. Could be anything. You can't make it up. You have to just observe what's there. Some little biochemical process is happening there. Some little sensation. So the breath comes in, you feel the touch of the breath. The breath leaves, you feel the touch of the breath. Then there's a gap. And on that spot, there's a little sensation there. You can't force it. You have to ask the mind to become more specific, to observe it. So don't try too hard. Don't try too hard. Trying in meditation, I don't think it goes together. Just go nice and gentle, and the mind will open up. It will become more specific. It will become still. And if something distracts you, a noise, some thought, when you notice that your mind has wandered away from the breath, very gently, very, very gently bring it back. Like you're taking the hand of a child across the street. You don't want to scare the child. You want to guide the child. You're guiding the mind back to observe. This breath comes in, there's a touch of breath. This breath leaves, there's a touch of breath. And on that spot, in the gap, there's a little sensation. Nothing big. comes in, there's a touch of the breath. This breath leaves, and there's a touch of the breath. Then there's a little gap in the breath. Quite natural, you can't force it. In the gap, you'll notice on that spot there's a very small sensation. Nothing big. A little bit of prickling or tingling or pulsing or movement or pressure, light, cool, heat. Could be anything. Could be like ants crawling, or a little bit of a biochemical process is happening there. So the mind has to become quite subtle to notice it. So see if you can notice that. You can't force it. You can't manufacture it. You can't make it up. We're observing reality. We're observing the truth, which is very stabilizing for the mind. heart center, and gently just lower the chin. We'll come to the end of our class now, and what we'll do is what's called merit sharing, or metta bhavna. So this is where we share any merit that we've received from the meditation. We share this with all beings. So any peace, any joy, any compassion, any loving kindness. These 4 qualities we share with all beings equally. May all beings know peace, and may I share my peace with all beings. May all beings know joy, and may I share my joy with all beings. May all beings know compassion, karuna. And may I share my compassion with all beings equally. May all beings know loving kindness. And may I freely share my loving kindness with all beings. Sending out these vibrations of peace, compassion, joy, and loving kindness. These 4 qualities are called the immeasurables because they are ever expanding. May I share all my merits, all my good karma with all beings. All are my friends, none are my enemy. Sending out these beautiful vibrations of loving kindness, peace, joy, and compassion. To all beings equally. Very gently, just bring the fingertips to the forehead for purity of thought. Fingertips to the lips for purity of speech, and fingertips to the heart for purity of feeling. Absolutely beautiful. Lovely to practice with you today. We're over time actually, so sorry if I've taken you over time. I hope that you have a really wonderful day. My next class is on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, and we're going to have live acoustic music. So gorgeous. So if you'd like to join me on Saturday morning, please look on Meetup for Mindful Yoga, Kyla Mindful Yoga, and I'll see you on Saturday morning. Have a fabulous day. Bye.